All right. All right, we're good. We're back here for 12th Region Tournament. Second round games underway. First game's in the books. Rockcastle Rockets advance from Wayne County, getting ready for the Southwestern Warriors and the Danville Christian Warriors. But before all that, we get to recognize the 12th Region Ladies Basketball Coach of the Year, Coach Hilkins from West Jessamine. Coach, it's such an honor and pleasure to talk to you right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Coach, last year I had my head down and I was with our young people. We were in a post-game interview. I was writing something, and I heard a coach talking, and it was so motivational and inspirational that I immediately raised my head and said, "Who was that?" It was you.
Really?
I could tell how you are such a motivator and such a fine coach that West Jessamine is so lucky to have for their players and what you do for young people. Congratulations, and thank you for being here.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, love the group that I get to work with, and it's a blessing to even get to work with them and be the one that leads them, really. So,
Coach, in the regular season, you start out, and of course, you know in this grind that it is, the regular season into the 12th Region. 12th Region tournament's a completely different animal. To get here, to punch your ticket into district, to get here is completely different. Talk to me about the way it goes when regular season stops and then everybody's at a clean slate 0-0.
yeah, absolutely. No, it's a grind all year just to get through the season. You battle all year. You go through 29, 30 games. Then you got to figure out how to win your district tournament. And then it still comes down to the blind draw, and you could end up, you know, the bracket is so crazy. You know, you look at our run last year, and we draw a Pulaski Southwestern DCA gauntlet to the championship, and you just never know what you're going to get. So it truly is. Whoever comes out of this region, you earn it. Talking
to your young ladies in passing, I got to talk to Claire Marshall. You have her coming back. You can see what an outstanding student athlete she is. I'm a teacher, high school teacher during the day, but speaking to her as coming, so well spoken. You got to be so proud of your players.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Claire's phenomenal. You know, the epitome of a student athlete. Your 4.0 kid that's in honors classes, first one to show up, last one to leave, puts in all the work to be as great as she is, and she's earned everything that she's gotten.
I mentioned to you a little bit before we went on, but to start the season, it's been a long year. You've been in our thoughts and prayers, young ladies affected, season-ending injuries, and the show goes on, and you still put together this run to get your kids here in the 12th Region Tournament. We've been thinking about you. We've been praying for you. We've been praying for the young individuals and families, and it's a long road.
Yeah, absolutely it is. It's been a very testing year for us, and you know, we've had to have a lot of faith within our own team and different kids stepping up different days, and you know, you just try to take it one day at a time. And you know, I think what it really taught us this year is just that every day is a blessing for us, and just to be thankful that we even get the opportunity to play, because in any moment it can be taken away. So
absolutely, and that's just a testament of adversity and everything that we deal with. And you keep teaching the game of basketball, you're teaching these young ladies the game of life as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tonight, Coach, we in our second round game here to continue on to go on to the championship game tomorrow to 7 p.m. We have the Warriors on both sides. Warriors of DCA you're familiar with, and then the Warriors of Southwestern. Talk to me right here from a scouting point advantage. You can start with either team right now you want to talk with. Scouting point from your perspective, what's to look like in this matchup right here between these two?
I think honestly with both teams, the two biggest things that stand out to me is going to be turnovers and rebounds. You know, who can take care of the ball and get themselves into good looks, and who can limit the offensive rebounds that they give up, because both of these teams are so dangerous that you can't afford to give up a bunch of offensive rebounds to them. You know, if either one of these teams give up a bunch of offensive rebounds, I think you lose the game. So
the size of Danville Christian stands out, but how well they are poised. Grace is really poised with catching. Same thing I could say about Claire Marshall. One thing that stood out to me watching her play the other night in the tournament, catching the ball with two hands and patiently going to work and making her move to the goal or passing. Poise is going to be a lot of things, because that puts together what it is that you're going to do. Southwestern, on the other hand, hitting a red-hot streak right here from the outside shot. The three-point line, the X factor. Talk to me about what that looks like here going into this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. And I honestly believe, you know, Coach Molden said it best, is like sometimes losing that district championship game is almost a blessing in disguise, because it kind of refocuses your team for those 2-3 days that you practice before the game. and it kind of realigns what you're trying to do. But, you know, both of these teams have special players. Grace, we obviously know, is a great player. Kinsley Molden is a special player. I think both of them will step up and have huge games. And it's really just going to come down to which team can affect those plays from happening. You know, but who are the role players that are going to step up is the next question, you know?
Well, the atmosphere in the 12th Region Tournament is unlike any other, whether it's at Lincoln County, whether it's here at Pulaski County. The first game that was in the books was a classic going into overtime, Wayne County and Rockcastle, and, of course, Coach Noble and the Rockets advance. This atmosphere, historically, Coach, what's happened is preseason really doesn't matter. The best team doesn't historically always win, and that's a really, really tough thing because it's one and done. And that does that play any factor in your preparation when you get ready for these tournament games?
I think it absolutely does. I think to truly win this, the preparation has to start game one, and you got to preach your fundamentals all year of what you really want your team to be built on and focused on, and it's got to be something where, you know, the atmosphere in this tournament is so great. The stadiums are so loud. Your kids got to know what the expectations are. You're not going to be able to make a bunch of adjustments on the fly. And it really comes down to how much of your kids bought in this year and who's ready to step up and take that step here.
Coach, it's been a long year, and I know what it is like from teaching. Have no idea what it's like coaching. Does the work start right now for next season in your head? Do you take a day off? Do you break? What's that like for you?
You know, I let myself take Wednesday off, and then Thursday we're really working on the schedule for next year, and we started working on we're working on buying new jerseys, so we're working on jerseys and stuff like that already. And then I think part of it is, you know, what we've built at West is we've built a culture of work and just buying in and showing up every day. And so my kids were texting me on Wednesday. They're like, so when are we? And I was like, stop. Don't text me. I will talk to you in like 2 or 3 weeks here. But, like, they've been conditioned to, we show up, we work, we put this time in to earn the respect that we get. And they're like, so we're ready to start now. And you're like, you have to take time off. You got to relax a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what, Claire Marshall, talking with the guys from 12th Region Sports, they've already had a campaign going, and I'm 100% behind it. She's going to make her wave into 12th Region All-Player of the Year and Miss Kentucky basketball. That is a young lady I'm a full fan of, and what a blessing, and proud to have her back for a senior year.
Absolutely. Well, she'll be a junior next year.
Wow.
And honestly, I mean, I'm biased, but she should be in consideration for Player of the Year. With what she does night in and night out for us, and the way that she does it, the way that she holds herself and represents us as a school and her family. I mean, it's a kid that does everything that you want from a player, you know. And it's not just hey, can we get our numbers things? It's not about that. It actually, what speaks to her character is our senior night, we had to yell at her, start shooting the ball because she was trying to just pass to the seniors every time. And I was like, you still have to play the game. But that's who she is as a young lady. She loves her teammates, and she's like, well, it's their senior night. I want them to succeed. And I'm like, that's great, but you still got to be you. Like, you can't. But that's just who she is, you know. And like I said, she's a 4.0 honor student. She does everything that you would ask a kid to do. And she's just a great representation of what a student athlete looks like. And that's what we want when we talk about the Player of the Year.
Coach,
you know?
we appreciate you taking time here to come over and talk to us. But before you go, if there's one word that you could use to describe a Coach Hilkins team at West Jessamine, what would it be?
You know, I'd love to say grit. I would hope that we would show up and play that way every day. Sometimes it doesn't always happen, but that's what you would hope. So.
It's Coach Hilkins from West Jessamine. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure for coming on. Folks, stick around. We're going to say some thank yous to our sponsors, and we'll be right back with our second game tonight. Looking for a taste of home? Look no further than Ruckles in Eubank, Kentucky. With all-you-can-eat specials throughout the week and a tempting array of vegetarian dishes, Ruckles has something for every palate. From classic comfort foods to exciting culinary creations, Ruckles is where memories are made over delicious meals. So come visit us today at 192 KY 70 in Eubank, Kentucky. We're open during the week till 9 p.m. Ruckles, where every bite feels like coming home. Call us now for any of your catering needs at 606-379-6400. Ruckles. Do you want to go to college but you don't have a way to pay for it? Do you have a passion for working with your hands or learning a trade skill or even starting a STEM career?
The Kentucky Army National Guard will pay 100% of your trade school or college and will give you real-life experience while you're getting paid. Are you self-employed, own your own business, or just pay an outrageous amount of money for health, dental, or life insurance? The Kentucky Army National Guard provides all of these and more with TRICARE Select Reserve at a better than affordable rate. Are you someone that is interested in serving your country in the military, but you want to stay closer to home? The Kentucky Army National Guard allows you to live here and serve here. Serve part-time in our community 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks during the summer. Contact Staff Sergeant Sebastian Rode now to learn more at 606-269-2450. Kentucky Army National Guard. For
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports, we try to keep it cool, fun, and credible as we try to change the way high school sports is covered. Thank you guys for all your support.
Welcome to Pulaski County High School for semifinal night for the girls 12th Region Basketball Tournament. Our second semifinal game tonight features the visitors on the scoreboard, the Danville Christian Lady Warriors, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Southwestern Lady Warriors. Are you ready for some 12th Region girls basketball action? Now the starting lineups for the visitors on the scoreboard, Danville Christian Lady Warriors. Starting at guard, number 10, a 5'8" junior, Paisley Metz. Starting at guard, number 14, a 5'7" senior, Alea Quisenberry. Starting at forward, number 24, a 6' sophomore, Amari Blackford. Starting at guard, number 13, a 5'7" junior, Grace Meyer. And starting at center, number 23, a 6'5" senior, Grace Bougua. Head coach Billy Inman and assistants Jennifer Inman, Logan Johnson, Jonathan Meyer. Now the starting lineups for the home team on the scoreboard, the Southwestern Lady Warriors. Starting at guard, number 1, a 5'6" senior, Jezelyn Flynn. Starting at forward, number 12, a 5'10" freshman, Michaela Monroe. Starting at guard, number 3, a 5'7" sophomore, Jalen Dye. Starting at forward, number 22, a 5'7" senior, Ava Jones. And starting at guard, number 24, 5'7" senior, Kinsley Molden. Head coach Junior Molden and assistants Michelle Markham, Kevin Dalton, James Dye, Kayla Hall, Destiny Floyd. Your 9th Region officials are Adrian Molden, April Simmons, Roderick McFarland, and Chrissy Roos.
All right, Brandon, we are ready. Are you ready?
second game, if it's anything like that first game, James, we might be here a while.
Hey, listen, you know the prettiest thing I'm seeing right now? 6 doors open to the gym so we can get some cool air in here because I'm sweating up here in a T-shirt. It's about 102.1 right now in this
Oh,
gym.
my goodness, and that's no exaggeration. It's hot in here. That first game was a classic. Coach Noble and the Rockets moving on. Wayne County,
Okay, who wins
City.
the tip, Grace or Michaela?
It's going to be close, but I'm going to go with Grace.
You're going to go with Grace. Okay. I'm going to take the underdog, Michaela. Got to go quick.
Grace Bouglois.
Ooh, close.
Meyer to Alea Quisenberry, the point guard. Danville Christian baby blue with white trim jerseys. Southwestern Warriors in white jerseys with blue and orange trim.
Just went straight up over and got it, so it wasn't over the back. But, man, it's Cheddar blocked out, but what can you do?
Blackford down low to her center. Grace Bouglois scores.
I don't know how to stop that.
You don't. I mean, she catches everything. Such good hands. Really poised, Grace. Plays really well. You know why she plays D1, signed with Louisville for next year.
Yes. That's big when you can sign D1 out of the 12th region.
Jesselyn Flynn now to the corner. That is number 22 for Southwestern, and we'll try to keep up, folks. Ava Jones, Monroe, they're going to call for steps.
Not a dream start for the Lady Warriors. Already a layup for Grace and a turnover for the Lady Warriors.
Trying to
Brandon,
get
one thing they've got to do, they've got to knock down probably 9 or 10 threes tonight to pull this
They've
upset.
got the number one gunner that can do that outside. She was red hot in that first game. She loves this gym. That's Kinsley Molden. Alea Quisenberry goes around her. Kinsley gave her the space. She misses. Kinsley Molden's got it. She's out and running for the Warriors. Brings it up.
Good rebound on the weak side there by Ava Jones.
Yeah.
So,
Jones, right wing, dribble drive, hands
here.
it off. Quisenberry all up in her grill.
Quisenberry, Kinsley's going to have to earn her
Man,
money tonight.
look at this.
Oh, good pass.
They're going to go at it. Already called Quisenberry on the floor.
If she can get Quisenberry in foul trouble, Brandon,
That's
it would
nice.
be huge because that's the one player on that team I think that can neutralize Kinsley a little bit.
Two dogs right there, competitors, Kinsley and Alea. Kinsley inbounding.
Almost 5-second call. Ooh, that was a tough
Jones
pass.
caught it out of sequence, and they're going to say she's out of bounds.
That was a tough angle, Brandon. I'm surprised she
Yeah.
even got the pass in, but that was a bad position to catch it in.
Lost her balance.
So not a good start. Not a shot attempt yet, right?
Yeah,
for the
no
Lady Warriors?
shot attempt. Yeah, Monroe's was waved off.
So 2 turnovers.
Flynn's going to pick up Alea Quisenberry. Monroe stepping in, can't get it away from Grace Bouglois. Here's her outside shot.
Oh
It's
my
good.
gosh.
Red hot.
If that is happening, they cannot pull off this win.
Warriors squared. Both teams mascot the Warriors. Alea Quisenberry stepping into the passing lane, no call. Kinsley Molden's got to work around the traps here. And they are just putting everybody in jail with that man-to-man defense right here, James. Jalen Dye comes out to get it.
Jalen's going to step up this game. She needs a huge game.
Away from the ball, and that is a push. Is that Quisenberry's second?
No, that was 13.
And that is 13, Grace Meyer for Danville Christian.
We've got 2 Graces on the team, so we just can't say Grace.
Wow, Grace Meyer and Grace Bouglois.
GM and GM.
There you go. Jalen Dye inbounds to Jones. Back to Dye. She's going to go around Blackford. Spins into the lane. She's got 2 trees.
She needs to kick it out.
Kicks it out to
Taylor.
Monroe, who's got the 3. It's good.
Huge.
Big answer.
If Grace cannot slag off right there and play the paint, and she has to actually come out and give them some dribble room, Brandon, that's going to be huge. But Michaela's going to have to hit probably 3 or 4.
Right. That we saw Stevens in the first game with Pulaski. That's Blackford for 3. Take advantage of that space. Got to bring her out.
Yeah, Blackford knocking it down. I mean, DCA is off to a hot start, Brandon. So look here, back door. Jalen
Complete
Dye.
different start.
Perfect. Michaela Monroe. Oh, blew the bunny.
Yep. Saw the tallness. Got intimidated.
Jalen Dye a little
Rebound
short.
Blackford. Grace Bouglois to her point guard, Alea Quisenberry. She's going to bring it up. We've seen them play for a while. Quisenberry's got a lane. She's lightning fast. Contact, no call. Flynn's got it for the Warriors. She's going to bring it up in a hurry to Kinsley Molden.
She finally got her
Stop,
first
drops,
look,
and pops.
the flyby.
Oh,
Too deep.
couldn't have it. Jones with the rebound.
Back to her. She ain't going to miss
She's
two
going
in
to
a
let
row
it
in
go.
this gym.
NBA 3. She pushed down to the floor, no call. Kinsley Molden a little frustrated, and Coach Molden's going to want to talk about it.
I did not expect her to miss a second good look right there.
She was sent to the floor, man, and might awaken the giant
If that
here.
was the Kentucky men's basketball team, should be shooting 3.
Yeah. Well, college basketball.
Look at Michaela work hard down here.
There we go.
So trying to back throw it.
Meyer cross court. That's Grace with the catch down low. That's from number 22, Nadia Abrams
7
from Danville
points for
Christian.
Grace at this point, Brandon, and I don't know what the Lady Warriors can do at this point because right now DCA looks like they are overmatching.
Completely different start than it was the other night for them,
call.
and that defense is stepping in. Grace Bourgois trying to pump up her team here. The defensive stop right there. Everything's going your way early on. You got the ball. Leia Quisenberry. We've watched her ball a lot, James. She's a winner. Quisenberry working Flynn. It's 2-3 zone by Southwestern.
Michaela's working her butt off.
Grace Bourgois pushed out.
Well, Michaela just shoved her right there with 2 hands.
Yeah, that was obvious.
Yeah. So Michaela doesn't need to be that obvious. It needs to be a little bit of a leg or knee or something. But when you take both hands and do the push.
It's very obvious. She was moved off that block, and it wasn't being off balance. But a completely different start, James, tonight than it was the other night. They are red hot. Danville Christian Warriors now looks like a team on paper, #1 team in the region, All-A champions. Grace Bourgois.
Finally misses a shot, and it comes from the free throw line.
So she's human. She's human.
She got 7 points in less than 4 minutes in this game. So she's on pace for, 14 times 4, 56 points?
Grace has got a nice game, man. Her hands are really good. Her feet are solid. She can shoot. She can pass. She's got handles, and we got a lane violation right here.
Lady Warriors cannot make that type of mistake when you're trying to pull upset.
Yeah. It's going to stay with Danville Christian.
So juniors want to know who was.
Yeah, he's going to work
what we
it.
got here is not even another free throw. Must have been a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call a push away from the ball.
That's huge.
Yeah, Quisenberry underneath the goal.
I think they called it on Kinsley.
Wide open is Grace Meyer for 3. No good. She gets her own rebound. Got to make Coach Molden unhappy with the effort. Blackford for 3. Wide open. He wants to talk it over, James. We're going to take a 30-second. We're going to keep it here.
We'll thank our sponsors real quick, Brandon, for bringing it to us. So you got them right here. So Fox Total Car Care, the one that's hard for you to say.
I know.
But keep going, man.
Yeah.
HC Hackney and the whole family of.
Hey, there you go. Citizens National Bank, Citizens Bank, First and Farmers Bank, EHA, CPA and Advisors, Cumberland Security Bank, and Somerset Community College.
So you got Citizens Bank and Citizens National Bank.
Yeah,
so we got
absolutely.
two Citizens.
We've got to make sure we separate the two.
Yeah.
Separation of church and state. Separation of the banking companies.
So thank you guys so much for supporting us. We would not be able to pay for these broadcasts without them supporting the 12th Region Girls Tournament. And
we appreciate all of our sponsors and what they do, not only for Pulaski County sports, but for 12th Region sports and for young people across the Bluegrass. Thank you.
Okay, what's Junior going to change all this timeout, Brendan, to get some offense in here because Kinsley's being smothered by Quisenberry?
If I know Junior, he's probably unhappy with that defensive effort. So he's probably preaching that first. Now we're going to see some motion, get some open shots here for Kinsley. Kinsley wants that ball back. Jalen Dye lays it up. No good. Rebound comes to Grace Bourgois. Alea Quisenberry bringing it up. Southwestern man-to-man.
Oh, charge.
Molden.
Yep.
Ran over. We're going to call offensive foul.
Kinsley with a lot of heart right there because,
stepped in there. And now, James, like you said, offensively, you want to see something go down to give you a new breath of life, a new fresh set of lungs, keep going forward to mount a comeback here.
13-3, a dream start for DCA. So Southwestern Jesselyn Flynn's trying to get something to run here. That's almost a second foul.
Quisenberry just keeps pushing Molden off that three-point line. That's the scouting report that they're going by. Dye locked up by Amari Blackford. Dye's going to go. Reverse layup behind the goal. No good. Jones couldn't track it down. Meyer does. Gets it to Grace Bourgois.
I don't know that I'm going to try that reverse layup on Grace.
Yeah, that's 2 attempts by Dye shut down. Blackford wide open for 3. Short this time. Grace Bourgois taps it to her own defender here. And they're going to say a foul on the floor.
If that's
maybe
on Kinsley, that's 2, Brandon. That's going to be huge.
Molly.
It is. Second foul on Kinsley.
Ooh, that's big.
Okay, Miss Dalton's going to come in right here. Let's see her battle a little bit. So Kevin Dalton Jr., Kylie's coming into the game.
Dalton played a lot of minutes the other night.
And what a great softball player. So
wow,
when they come out, she's really, really good.
Grace Meyer inbounds for Danville Christian to Grace Bougua for 3. It's good. Man, she can shoot, man. You don't want to give her space.
Brendan, already double digits in this game. And what can you do? I mean, you're not going to block that shot as a 6'5" shooter out there, and it's just so pure. I mean, U of L have got them a player.
Everything's going their way. Danville Christian's playing some ball tonight. Nadia Abrams with the rebound to Meyer, back to Quisenberry, and Coach Inman says, let's run our stuff right here, ladies. Inman's done a good job to settle his team down and come back another night. Play completely different. Lights out here. Oh, Grace, you know it's your night. When she gets that shooter's roll, and Coach Molden says, I want a full. Let's talk about it.
Well, let's go ahead and thank the sponsor, Brandon, and 19-3.
All right.
Looking for quality printing and custom signs? Somerset Printing and Signs has got you covered. Family owned and operated right here in Somerset, Kentucky since 1978. We take pride in bringing your ideas to life. From business cards to banners and everything in between, our expert team is here to provide you with the highest quality products and services. They always deliver on time and exceed expectations. Visit us at 1021 West Columbia Street or give us a call at 606-679-5217. Somerset Printing and Signs, where your vision becomes reality. Support local. Choose Somerset Printing and Signs.
Brendan, what do you do if Grace, I'm going to tempt her last name, she's hit 15 threes all year long, and she comes out and gets 3 in the first quarter? I mean, what possibly can Junior do to even to settle this tide? I mean, it's 19-3. The best thing you can hope for right here is to be down 12.
Well, he can control the body language of his squad right here, and he doesn't like it if you give up. That's one thing you can't control. We can do a lot of things. Some things we can't control what the other team's doing when they shoot the ball and it goes down. But one thing I'm not going to accept, and it's a non-negotiable, is your effort not being there. Jesselyn Flynn tries to look for Michaela Monroe, can't find her.
I almost think that Michaela Monroe just needs to camp out at that three-point line and hope that Grace travels out there with her, because right now she's just soaking everything up in the paint.
Yeah. Right now you're trying to find a spurt here.
Kinsley's being held.
Yeah. Flynn comes to run it down. She loses it into the scores table, and that's Metz to the lane over Monroe and scores, and it's good. That's a contested shot.
I never dreamed it would be 21-3 to start this game.
Yeah. Molden. Quisenberry's got her locked up for days. Molden trying to find some space. Lets it go. Can't get the roll. Rebound. That's Molly, I'm going to say Osborne.
Yes.
For Southwestern, who got the rebound. She's going to go to the line to try to end this drought. Southwestern's in.
Grace Meyer gets her second foul, so not the Grace they needed to pick up the foul. 21-3. So you talk about some big free throws right here. And when it rains, it pours. When you got Morton Salt. So I don't know what they got to do, but something's got to change right here to get the girls motivated and started back.
Molly Nelson, or Osborne, I keep saying Nelson. Osborne to the line for her second attempt here. It's the first quarter still, James. 21-3, and it's been all the Warriors of Danville Christian.
Okay, the finally scores, so 21-4.
Yeah,
let's see if we can get some full court pressure, or he's got to change something up here to get a little bit momentum back on.
Quite a run by DCA there, and Coach Molden is talking it over with the officials to figure out what's going on. Full court pressure applied by Southwestern. Monroe's going to pick up Grace Bougua full court. Alea Quisenberry breaks the double team trap, no problem. Right around Jessel Flynn, looking for her player Grace, who picks it up out of nothing. Finds Metz, who thought about the three, picked up by Molden. Grace Bouglois, she's red hot for three. No good. Rebound's going to be ran down by Molden.
Finally misses a shot.
Yeah. Here comes the Warriors off and running. Monroe has it. Loses the handle of the ball. Turnover.
I really don't like the post-entry pass into Michaela with Grace guarding her right there. Unless
she wasn't
it's
set.
Be some sort of kick-out pass. But
she wasn't set. Quisenberry's going to be called for steps. And right now, Southwestern trying to find somebody to pick up the phone and answer here. Molden's talking it over, moving things around, talking it over with his crew.
Jesselyn Flynn running the point right here. Looks like we got a 1-4 set for Southwestern. So let's see where offense is going to come from. Trying some back doors. She's getting held.
Up to Molden,
There's
and they're going to call it on Quisenberry. It's two.
That's big. That's big. If she can get that third one on her in the first half.
That was a huge play, so we'll see what Coach Inman decides to do with his ladies with a big cushion here, 21-4.
And this helps a lot when you stop that clock and go and get in the free throw line right here. So see if Kinsley can give them a little bit of momentum.
First attempt is good. 21-5. Kinsley Molden is nothing short of effort on her part tonight. She's come to play, just can't find the bottom of the cylinder for a few attempts now. Defensively, she's been tracked down all over the place. So see what the assignment was for DCA.
Well, who would ever thought that Kinsley Molden would have come out, miss her 2 3-point attempts, and Grace
will hit her first three. Yeah,
three-point
huge
attempts.
for Danville
So I mean,
Christian.
you flip-flop that, and then you got a ball game. But right now, just some weird things have been going on.
Got to play through adversity. That was the theme that Coach Hilkins met with us in pregame
here,
to talk
steal.
about.
And
wide
layup.
open for the layup is good.
Michaela Monroe was the reason for that.
That was for Southwestern.
Timeout.
Number 2, Kiera Scott, scoring off the turnover. We got a timeout here. I'm not sure.
Let's go ahead and thank one of our sponsors. Maybe, maybe not.
30-second, yeah. So we like to thank all of our sponsors here at Maroon Sports Network. We're bringing you the 12th Region Ladies Basketball Tournament in its entirety. It's been nothing short of fantastic as far as exciting basketball games. Overtime in our first game tonight between Wayne County and Rockcastle. And in the second game, Southwestern scrapping to try to find something that works as DCA is finding everything in the right ways.
Well, Brendan, you weren't in there for our post-game press conference, but I asked the kids, I said, one of your teachers, Mr. Kevin Conforti, was reading you on tonight. So if you could describe Kevin Conforti in one word, what would it be? And all the girls were like, intelligent. The man literally knows everything.
Wow.
So
are they fooled? No, I'm just kidding.
So.
I'm just kidding. Give Conforti a hard time here. Grace Bouglois, she's going to put it down, show the world her handles right here. Handles the pressure easily right here applied by Southwestern. Brings it up to Metz. Grace kind of pushed off by Jalen Dye.
Oh, she run right over Jalen.
Going to work. Yeah. Jalen Dye is going to go right into her here and guard her full court. They're going to call Dye away from the ball. Like the aggression.
Okay, that's the fourth foul. So if they get one more, they get free throws here. 4 seconds left, Brandon. So I feel like they're going to lob it right here is all they have to do. So I'm leaving this corner up here open and guarding that corner because they double down. 10's going to shoot the three, but they've got to do something here to Grace.
Monroe, the
they're
freshman.
Lob it. Watch this lob.
Monroe, the freshman right here, is playing into the chest of Grace, and officials want to talk it over. And now Molly Osborne's going to play into Grace, kind of make sure that they don't give her anything. And that is Alea Quisenberry.
Oh, my gosh, what a bad foul.
Catching that pass in traffic. How did she do it? Andrea West missed it, sophomore for Southwestern. Fouls away from it.
Felt like they were chipping back there, Brandon. If you got it to 21-8, you felt pretty good at the end of that quarter because that was almost a 5-0 run. And then you get a foul with 0.9 seconds left. Not the way you wanted to end the quarter.
Quisenberry with the first attempt is good. 22-8.
Sounds a lot better than 19-3 did a while ago.
Quisenberry's second attempt rolls in, and it's good. Warriors now going to try to get some offense going. Flynn lets it go half court, short.
And that will end the first quarter. We'll be back with your second quarter in just a minute.
Fraley Lawn Care, Landscaping, and more can take care of any of your needs. Lawn care, landscaping, lead removal, dirt work, fencing and repair, junk removal, snow removal, Christmas lights, and more. Call Camden at 606-687-7221 for any of your needs. That's 606-687-7221. Fraley Lawn Care and Landscaping. Looking for quality printing and custom signs? Somerset Printing and Signs has got you covered. Family owned and operated right here in Somerset, Kentucky since 1978. We take pride in bringing your ideas to life. From business cards to banners and everything in between, our expert team is here to provide you with the highest quality products and services. They always deliver on time and exceed expectations. Visit us at 1021 West Columbia Street or give us a call at 606-679-5217. Somerset Printing and Signs, where your vision becomes reality. Support local. Choose Somerset Printing and Signs.
All right, Brendan, let's break down the first quarter. DCA, I'm going to give them a 99 out of 100 on the way they played that first quarter.
A+.
Southwestern, probably a D-, probably 62,
That,
63.
and you come in, it's the Mike Tyson line. Everybody's got a plan until you get hit in the mouth. And I think that's exactly what happened. I think DCA came out and threw a haymaker at them, and they're just trying to find their feet.
Justin, a good kick out. You're going to need more of that. Driving in.
Working Alea Quisenberry, doesn't quite have the handle, finds Monroe open for three. Freshman lets it go. There's a battle underneath.
Is this going to be on Kinsley?
It is.
Oh, my gosh,
Away from
Brendan.
the ball, her third.
When it rains, it pours. That's her third foul early in the second quarter, and that just cannot happen. I mean, Dad has to take her out now, and brutal.
So at this point, they're talking about play away from the ball. Kinsley Molden going to play lawyer for herself.
Okay, so now, I mean, they're in a lot of trouble right now.
Alea Quisenberry breaking that press and finding Metz, who puts the gun in the hoser. Wow. Finds Alea Quisenberry. Such unselfish basketball by the Lady Warriors there of Danville Christian. Good passing. Ball didn't touch the floor there for a minute. Jalen Dye's been quiet tonight. Been locked down, and now she's defended by Grace and Alea. Foul away from the ball, and they're going to call Grace.
Well, she could come right back in. He set her out for 25 seconds of 3 fouls.
All right, we're going to roll the dice, Coach Molden here.
Yeah, hopefully she's smart. If she gets her fourth in the second, Brandon, that's going to be a devastation.
Yeah, you can't let her sit too long and out-coach yourself out of the game. Dye, top of the key, guarded by Blackford. Screen left. It's Michaela Monroe. Blackford comes around. Dye's going to work the dribble off the bounce. Off the glass.
Wow,
nice lay-in. Good play by Dye, down 15.
I didn't think she'd be able to get that over Grace, but she proved me wrong.
Good little floater. Using the glass. Molly Osborne's going to guard Grace Bourgois. Flynn on Alea Quisenberry is going to track her down. Quisenberry's fast first step finds Grace Meyer in the corner for three.
Wow.
It's good. Catch and shoot wide open.
I don't know how you beat this team with the way they're playing right now.
They're finding all their spots, man. That's just, they're dialed in. Danville Christian is dialed in to this matchup right here, totally taking the crowd out of it. 28-10, and that's
nice
Molly
entry pass.
Osborne. Going to work.
That's the part of the formula right there. You've got to bring her out and make her guard that three-point line if anybody's going to have any luck in the paint at all.
Flynn's going to give Alea Quisenberry the room, and she's got too much room. Yes. Wide open dart, line drive to the basket, untouched.
My daughter must be listening to the game. She said, I miss Conforti. Landon Wade's watching from Lexington, so I don't know how long he'll be watching here if the Lady Warriors can't inch back into it.
Monroe trying to find Osborne and turns it over. Coach Edmonds red hot talking to his star player, trying to get her where she needs to be and get her attention.
2 subs for the Warriors here, so let's see what happens.
For the Warriors, Kiara Scott, number 2 into the game.
Brendan, I feel like if they could get it within 10 in the first half, it would feel like a victory for them. Okay, let's think of sponsor and we'll come up.
Do you want to go to college but you don't have a way to pay for it? Do you have a passion for working with your hands or learning a trade skill, or even starting a STEM career? The Kentucky Army National Guard will pay 100% of your trade school or college and will give you real-life experience while you're getting paid. Are you self-employed, own your own business, or just pay an outrageous amount of money for health, dental, or life insurance? The Kentucky Army National Guard provides all of these and more with TRICARE Select Reserve at a better than affordable rate. Are you someone that is interested in serving your country in the military, but you want to stay closer to home? The Kentucky Army National Guard allows you to live here and serve here. Serve part-time in our community 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks during the summer. Contact Staff Sergeant Sebastian Rode now to learn more at 606-269-2450. Kentucky Army National Guard for you.
Brendan, I'm starting to feel a little bit of cool air seeping through those doors up
Really?
here. So just felt a little bit of
I
gust.
don't feel anything, but the message that was preached in that huddle in Danville Christian's huddle by Coach Inman is don't let up. And he sees something right here.
I just had the lovely Brittany Combs come and give me a big hug, former Lady Warrior, so she's a sweetheart.
There you
So.
go. Leia Quisenberry met by two guards.
Oh,
Scott and
cut
Flynn
'em through.
splits them. Mets wide open in the three-corner. It's good.
I have no idea what you're supposed to do to beat this team the way they're playing right now. I feel like they would beat some guys' teams in the region because they're shooting the lights out of this gym. 33 points, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter.
Scott dribbles right, hands off to Flynn. Flynn dribbles to Monroe. Monroe's going to try to go in. She puts it up over.
Nice move. Wow.
Grace Goodwin. It's good. Using the glass.
Michaela Monroe coming through.
Number 12, freshman for the Warriors, Southwestern, Michaela. Full court pressure by the Warriors as Williams, Mackenzie Williams and Flynn's up on top, guarding and pressuring the ball wherever it goes. And that is a wide open Grace Meyer, who's hit one, make it two.
Brandon, I don't know how many threes that is, but I would venture to say at least 8.
I mean, if you were to look and describe the crowd of Southwestern right here, I would just say deflated, stunned.
Well, we're shocked and
Dive,
stunned. Oh, wow.
blocked at the rim.
Grace said, send that bad boy out of there.
Quisenberry running the floor hard, finds again Meyer. Can she make it three? It's good. She does.
Wow, dude.
It's an utter collapse by Southwestern right here.
All right, let's go ahead and go to the sponsor again, 39-14.
Do you want to go to college but you don't have
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports, we try to keep it cool, fun, and credible as we try to change the way high school sports is covered. Thank you guys for all your support.
We are back, and James, you and I are discussing going into halftime. I don't know how we can really talk about stats or anything at all at this point because you said it best.
Well, the good news is you and I don't have to break down the game at halftime.
Oh, nice.
Warriors fans need to stay on here because we're going to get to see the 2019 state runner-up team get inducted in the 12th Region Hall of Fame. So that's probably part of the reason Brittany's here.
Coach
so
Molden
stay
team.
tuned. Get to see some of those players from the past. Get to see your Reggie Cundiffs and your Kennedy Harrises and others on that glorious team from back in 2019. So that's coming up at halftime.
That'll be nice. It's been a good night of seeing some faces around the 12th Region night. Who's who in the house tonight to watch some basketball, girls basketball. Di is in traffic. She tries to lay it up reverse. Molden hit the floor. She's getting up slow. Abrams catches the pass to break the press, finds Grace Bourgeois. She is unguarded and is going to let it go. They call her for walking.
I figured the way the game was going that three was going to go in.
Yeah, it felt like no one around her. She had all day to shoot. And Coach Molden just scrambling, mixing it up for answers.
We watched so many 12th region boys games that didn't have 39 points in overtime or even double overtime.
That's exactly
and
right.
DCA has 39 with 4:04 left in the second quarter. It's almost one of those things, like you said earlier, it's unbelievable how well that they played. This has to be the best game they played all year.
Yeah,
at almost the perfect time.
If there was jitters in your first game, there's no sign of it here tonight. They are playing like the team that's the top-ranked team in state. Like you said, they would make a run at a state championship playing like this here tonight. Grace Bourgeois intercepts the pass from Flynn. She's going to bring it up.
Maybe she'll step in the three this time. Nope.
Finds Abrams at the top of the key. And Blackford catches the pass. Corner ball to Grace Meyer. Is that 4 in a row?
Oh,
Heat
close.
check. She misses it. Rebound comes to Monroe, freshman. Ball stays with Southwestern.
Foul on 24. Yep.
And I tell you what, James, it's felt like 4 quarters of basketball. I guess because like what you just said with the score, but we're still in the second quarter here. As plenty of time left to play.
I'll tell you what, the crowd that we had for that first game was amazing.
It was electric in here.
They pulled out now. We're probably down to 70% attendance. But for that first game, Brandon, we were probably at 97% capacity.
It's safe to say whoever was going to win that first game, the entire county was going to be here tomorrow night. Well, that's going to be Rock Castle as they are victors.
You might want to stay out 462 tomorrow because
there's
a red army coming down tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh.
At least we'll have Kevin Conforti and Chef Stevens watching the game and coming back to tell us a few things.
Listeners, if you could, be reminded that tomorrow night you also spring forward, so I don't want to be the bearer of bad news.
Brandon, I think I may be a little bit crazy right here. Rock won the game tonight, but I feel like Wayne was more suited to pull this upset than Rock is.
Yeah.
Also, Wayne's three-point shooting and the spacing that they can do on the floor.
Yeah, very poised too as well. Blackford with the rebound. Kicks it out to Metz for 3. She hits. It's 2 this quarter for Paisley Metz.
This team may set a record for made three-point shots.
They might.
They're going to put a run on that 14 that Wayne County hit the other night.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon, I think they're sitting at about 11 right now.
Yeah, it's easily. No doubt. That's Kendall Williams. Turnover by Kiara Scott in the baseline here, and here comes Alea Quisenberry in stride. Guarded heavily here, and Dye is in the corner to take Meyer, but Blackford finds Metz wide open. Blackford's now open. Ball's just swinging side to side here, and finally that's a Meyer. That's her 4th 3. That is her 4th 3 in this quarter. 5th 3. Excuse me, I stand corrected. 5th three-pointer for Grace Meyer. Red hot. And
I think if I'm DCA's coach, I don't play my all-star Grace a minute of the second half.
Absolutely. That is
Molly
Osborne.
Jesselyn's still fighting, trying to get a reverse layup.
Rebound, lays it up.
13.
Try to, again, end this run that the Warriors of Danville Christian are on. Stop the bleeding.
Brendan, this reminds me, years and years ago, I used to be assistant coach for the Lady Maroons, and Sarah Hammond was the dominant player in the region. Reminds me a lot of Grace out here because she played for the University of Louisville. We go up there, and Whitney Cash, we had just played them to within a 4 or 6 point game at PC and almost pulled a gigantic upset. Whitney Cash got strep throat. Her big girl had to sit down. Went up there, and everything that could go wrong for PC went wrong. Everything that could go right for Rock went right. And as assistant coach, I sat there and we got beat by 50 by Christy Noble with Sarah Hammond her senior year at Rock.
Wow.
And so I know Southwestern's pain right now because it's sort of like Murphy's Law. So
if it can happen, it will.
Look here, lob, layup, reverse side.
And that is just good two-man basketball from Alea Quisenberry to Grace Bourgeois. Back into the game is Kinsley Molden. She's set for 2 minutes.
She's using her
guarded
arm
by
over
Abrams.
this. I'm afraid
wide open. Met by the floor by Grace Bourgeois. They're going to call the foul. She said I was straight up. But that was just a lot of work and dribbling there by Kinsley Molden.
She's still fighting. You gotta really appreciate the heart and effort her and Jesselyn Flynn still putting into this game.
Yeah.
Because it'd be easy to be discouraged and just quit fighting down 32.
Coach Molden's going to sub into the game Michaela Monroe, and that's Molden to end another run here by the Warriors of Danville Christian.
I've got to say, if Southwestern were to come back and win this game, it would be the most miraculous thing that I've ever seen in my lifetime, and I watch a lot of sports.
Next attempt is good.
It needs to be the Kentucky LSU game from 1991.
Wow. Well, hey, it could happen. It could happen. I went to bed that night, and I remember my parents said, you got to go to bed. And then what added salt to the wound, as you said earlier, was my dad said, the next morning as I was eating my breakfast, he said, we won last night. I said, what do you mean we won last night? You made me go to bed.
You know what? That makes me feel so bad now because I'm a college student at UK watching that game, and my cohort partner has been put in bed in his pajamas and got a curfew.
Yeah. I had made breakfast the next day, oatmeal and jelly and toast.
Thanks for making your co-host feel so old.
Oh, no, man. You're
old.
Age is just a number, man. Yeah. I'm old.
Yeah, you are.
Nadia Abrams going to inbound the ball here.
So the next morning, were you eating Captain Crunch or Blueberry, or what were you eating the next morning?
Oh man, it was my norm. It was the oatmeal and jelly on toast.
Okay.
Wide open freshman for Danville Christian. That is Adelis Goshi.
And she's probably only 6'5" as well.
I'm sorry. Let me take that back. I'm way off there, guys. That is Ashan Dang, if I said that correctly. My apologies. And man, she's stepping in to fill in the lane for the zone defense right here by Danville Christian.
Brendan, she's got a reach that looks like it's probably 7.5 feet long.
Changes
reach.
things.
Jesselyn going in strong. She's still fighting,
Man,
Brendan.
she is driving right at her.
So little Mark, little Amy Flynn still battling out there.
Yeah, she is. She's a warrior, man. Warrior at heart. Jesselyn Flynn, senior here for Southwestern. First attempt is good. Second attempt.
Got her a few minutes and brought Grace right back in. I don't know. I'm resting Grace for the rest of this half at least.
Yeah.
So I still give her that run to give her a few more minutes. Good free throws by Jesselyn.
Next attempt is good. Alea Quisenberry is going to bring it up here, guarded by Jesselyn Flynn. Again, they're giving her all that space to go left and finds a wide open Metz in the corner. Blackford moves it to Abrams in the opposite corner. Quisenberry slowing it down, 9 seconds left. Last possession, it looks like to DCA. Quisenberry thought about it. Abrams swings it.
Oh, blocked right there, but Jalen Dice. A good hustle right there, a
three.
little momentum at the end. 47-19 fans. Stay tuned. We'll thank our sponsors, and we'll come back and get ready to see your 2019 Southwestern Lady Warrior runner-up state team be inducted in the Hall of Fame.
It's love at first drive right here at Don Franklin Kia.
During the President's Day sales event, lease select 2025 Kia Sportage models for $299 per month for 24 months. Or lease select 2025 Kia Sorrento models for $289 per month for 24 months.
Your perfect ride is waiting at Don Franklin Kia.
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports, we try to keep it cool, fun, and credible as we try to change the way high school sports is covered. Thank you guys for all your support.
Looking for a taste of home? Look no further than Ruckles in Eubank, Kentucky. With all-you-can-eat specials throughout the week and a tempting array of vegetarian dishes, Ruckles has something for every palate. From classic comfort foods to exciting culinary creations, Ruckles is where memories are made over delicious meals. So come visit us today at 192 KY 70 in Eubank, Kentucky. We're open during the week till 9 p.m. Ruckles, where every bite feels like coming home. Call us now for any of your catering needs at 606-379-6400.
7th straight, 12th region champs, and KHSAA state runner-up. Give it up for the 2019 team. A very good basketball team. They won it right here on this floor. And I believe they all could get right back out there and play some more basketball. Give it up again for the 2019 state runner-ups, Southwestern Lady Warriors. All right. Now, a contributor who's very special, his name, Victor Black. He was an athletic director at Casey County High, dating back to '93. Mr. Black served athletes at Casey County, including girls basketball. The following is a list of some of the things that he did and achievements and awards along the way. Covered 12th region basketball as a videographer and reporter for KYT, Channel 27, WYMT, Channel 57 in the early 1990s. Videographer and scorebook keeper for game film for Coach Greg's show at Casey County in the mid-90s. He brought high school basketball games, including girls' games, back to WKDO radio, called Play-by-Play Lady Patriot games. Served as an AD when Randy Salyers took the Lady Rebels to the 09 state semifinals, hosted several district tournaments, assisted with girls' regional tournaments, athletic director for Casey County for 13 years and counting, 2010 KHSADA 12th Region Athletic Director of the Year, also the Athletic Director of the Year state finalist, and 12th Region Representative State Board of Directors in 08, 15, 24, and to the present, and KHSADA NIAA Section 2 Regional Delegate. Give it up for Victor Black. Congratulations. Now let's get some players out here. Individual players. We have some from the team already, don't we? First of all, from Laurel County, Jaretta Carney. She's one of the leading scorers in Sweet 16 history in '84, played in the 1985 and '87 state tournament, and was a member of the 1987 state championship team for Laurel County, and MVP of the '87 state tournament. Give it up again for Jaretta Carney. Next, and I hope I do not mispronounce her name, but if I do, she can come over here and let me have it. From Boyle County, Kim Feistreser. Was I close? Okay. Thank you, Doug. Boyle County, Hall of Fame, 70% free throw, 804 rebounds, 1,685 points, 53.3% field goal, most field goals in a game with 17. Female Athlete of the Year by the Danville Advocate. Give it up again for Miss Kim Feistreser. Next, Cassandra Peak McWhorter, Lincoln County High School. Varsity basketball, 95 to 01, 7 seasons. Started from the 7th grade, 12th grade year, and on the freshman team as a 3rd grader on the freshman team. 1,000-point club junior year, 1,682 total points. Graduated as Lincoln's all-time leading scorer, boys or girls. Led Lady Pats in assists and steals for 6 seasons. Helped win school's first ever girls 12th Region Championship in 01. She was Sweet 16 appearance in 01. KABC 12th Region Player of the Year and Miss Basketball All-State candidate in 01. 45th District All-Tournament Team 3 years. 12th Region All-Tournament Team 2 years. Advocate Messenger All-Area Team for 5. Signed D1 scholarship to go to Austin Peay and was inducted into the Patriot Hall of Fame as a player. And of course, we all know that she's done a lot of coaching as well. Lincoln County assistant, head coach from 210 to 220, and also now is at Garrett County coaching. Give it up for Cassandra Peak McWhorter. Tremendous honor there. I tell you what, I'm impressed with playing in the 3rd grade on the freshman team. That's impressive. Next, Samantha Fitzgerald. Sanford Women's Basketball, Birmingham, Alabama. KHSAA Academic All-State Team, 3.75 or higher. Southwestern Female Athlete of the Year in 2016. Went to state in track, won region in triple jump, got 8th place in the state meet, and volleyball her freshman year. Went to state in track for triple jump, 4 by 200 meter dash, all region, all district team throughout high school. Give it up for Samantha Fitzgerald. Next, Lindsay Waters from McCreary Central, class of 2007. 2,074 career points, 3rd all-time in McCreary. All region, all district, 12th Region Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American nominee, Kentucky East-West game, played at EKU for a year and at Union for 2 years. NAIA National Block Leader her senior year, and Conference Player of the Year at Union her junior and senior year. NAIA All-American, NAIA Academic All-American. Lindsay Waters. How about Megan Pittman, number 12? Lady Rebels, career 2,203 points, 1,247 rebounds in the career, 127 career blocks, and career double-doubles, only 41. All right. Member of the 09 Lady Rebels team, 29-4, that made it to the semis of the state tournament, 47 district champs in 09 and 12, 12th region champs in 09. Full athletic scholarship to Coastal Carolina. Number 3 scoring career, number 2 career rebounds, number 3 most points in a year, number 2 most rebounds in a game, number 2 most rebounds in a season, 305, number 1 field goal percentage in a season, 64, number 2 blocks in a season, 46, number 2 most blocks in a game was 10, and number 6 free throw percentage in a season, 84.6. Wow. Megan Pittman. Give it up. Incredible numbers. And we have a very special coach to be recognized. From Southwestern, Stephen Butcher. 2019, 27 and 6 region and state runner-up as you're looking at all those girls. 2018, 23 and 8, 17, 19, 11. 2016, they went 26 and 4. 2015, 23 and 4. 2014, 24 and 7. 142 wins and only 40 losses. 48 district championships, 1 12th region championship, and 1 state runner-up. Give it up again for Coach Steve Butcher. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your 12th Region 2025 Hall of Fame. Give it up. Again, give them a standing ovation. Lots of great stats by a lot of great people here, and we appreciate it. Give them another round of applause. They all earned it. And thank you.
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports, we try to keep it cool, fun, and credible as we try to change the way high school sports is covered. Thank you guys for all your support.
Looking for quality printing and custom signs? Somerset Printing and Signs has got you covered. Family owned and operated right here in Somerset, Kentucky since 1978. We take pride in bringing your ideas to life. From business cards to banners and everything in between, our expert team is here to provide you with the highest quality products and services. They always deliver on time and exceed expectations. Visit us at 1021 West Columbia Street or give us a call at 606-679-5217. Somerset Printing and Signs, where your vision becomes reality. Support local. Choose Somerset Printing and Signs.
Fraley Lawn Care, Landscaping, and more can take care of any of your needs. Lawn care, landscaping, lead removal, dirt work, fencing and repair, junk removal, snow removal, Christmas lights, and more. Call Camden at 606-687-7221 for any of your needs. That's 606-687-7221. Fraley Lawn Care and Landscaping.
We are back, fans, here at Pulaski County Gym. We want to say a special thank you to our sponsors here at Maroon Sports Network, sponsors for the Girls 12th Region Tournament, and as sponsors for all of our young people and young student athletes. Without you, we couldn't make this broadcast possible. So thank you for your contributions and your time. Thank you, Citizens National Bank, HT Hackney, Cumberland Security Bank, Fox Total Car Care, CPAs and Advisor, EHA CPAs and Advisors, Somerset Community College, Citizens Bank, and First and Farmers National Bank. Thank you again for all that you do and your sponsors and your help going forward to make a broadcast seem possible.
You've got a lot of initials there when you start talking about the EHA CPAs. So.
And the FCC and the down with OPP and all those things.
FDIC insured up to $250,000 at all our local banks for each account.
Yeah, the OG, just come up here to the gas station after you pump up your, fill up your gas station or fill up your gas tank full. You can get all this for $7.99.
Drive down to Nelson Valley and get your gas and
there
a
you
good
go.
Sausage biscuit while you do it. So
kids rave about that. I haven't tried it yet.
Tell them to give you the niche special, and it will be amazing.
The Swiss niche.
Swiss niche.
Bacon, cheese, and sausage.
To me, that would be a fried bologna and egg cheese sandwich.
Yeah, man, that sounds good.
Niche.
Sounds really good. Well, hey, James, we're getting ready to start the second half here of this game that's going to punch the ticket to the 12th Region, Girls 12th Region Championship game. What
do you think attendance dropped to after halftime?
Oh my goodness! One side of the gym is nearly completely empty. I don't know. I would say what 45%.
I've got to say I like it because the temperature has dropped a whole lot in here. We went from 102.7 down to about 86.
Yeah, I'm covered right now in.
You always choose to wear sweaters and sweatshirts for all these broadcasts. You're never in a T-shirt for game time.
It was cold outside. You know what? What can I say?
Yeah, where do they play basketball games at? Huh?
It's hot in here.
Do they play outdoors for basketball?
I figured Pulaski County Gym keeps it well circulated. We'd turn the air conditioner on, but I was way wrong. Very disappointed.
It'll be tomorrow night, Brendan.
What are we trying to save
Brendan
right
Forster
here?
comes in a sweatshirt tomorrow night.
You made bank here, so what's going on?
47-19. Lady Warriors got a long road to get back in here.
Quisenberry to the corner to Grace Meyer. She's got Blackford to her right. Back to the left corner to Meyer. Swings it to Blackford and catches it.
Get there, and that's
Metz
automatic.
Wide open for three. No good. Tracked down by Grace Meyer. Taken away by Jesselyn Flynn.
Give me that.
Jesselyn Flynn's going to take it up to Kinsley Molden, who's going to walk it up for the Lady Warriors of Southwestern.
Michaela Monroe.
Set with a little back screen here.
Kylie Dalton into the game. That's
run
Jalen
right over.
Dye. Finds Monroe, who's rejected.
There was no call there? Wow,
And
okay.
here comes Alea Quisenberry with the handles.
I thought Kinsley earned
Pulls
that
back.
one, Brendan.
Blackford, corner to Metz. Looking to, I guess, Meyer or Bourgeois, overthrows, pass intercepted. That's Kylie Dalton. Brings it up in a hurry, finds Jesselyn Flynn for three.
Fouled
She's
on the
fouled
three. Give her 3 free throws.
on that attempt.
Hey, Jesselyn's still fighting. We talked about this. She is still competing. She's a competitor.
Mm-hmm. Both coaches are up coaching like they're down 30.
Well, one is.
Yeah, one is, but it'd be hard-pressed to find out who it is right here if you're watching. Coach Molden, man, he looks like he's ready to play.
Jesselyn a little short on the
That
first one.
first attempt. Jesselyn Flynn here with the second attempt as Coach Molden is pleading his case with the officials.
Second one is good.
And
Brendan,
third
I've got
attempt.
to say, going back to the student sections, Rock and Wayne were by
They
far
brought
and
it.
away the two best student sections.
James, I'll go ahead and say it. It feels like we've not seen that this basketball season for girls basketball in Pulaski Gym when you and I have been here.
Yes, but
except for now.
Rock and Wayne brought it. Michaela
Yeah, they
Monroe
did.
said, "Get it out of here."
Rock
Kinsley's
and
trying
Wayne.
to beat them down the court.
Probably should have stopped and pulled it. Oh, lost the handle on her own, and she goes out of bounds. Turns it over.
It just seems like when things go bad, they continue to go
Yeah,
bad.
spirals.
And you're trying to compete right here and get it within 20 and little small things.
Leia Quisenberry, man. Miss Judy Mason at halftime handing out the awards for the 12th Region Hall of Fame, and of course knows all about Leia Quisenberry.
Foul on
Coached her
Michaela.
well.
Michaela hit her in the eye.
And Grace took a hit.
Yeah, she's hurting. Well, she's doing her jersey, Brendan. She's really, really hurting. So
Let's see if she's able to. She took a shot right there, man. Hopefully she's okay. Coach Inman's coming out to check on his player. And she's rattled here.
yeah, that had to hurt. So anyway, 27-point lead. Let's switch over to commercial real quick, and we'll be right back.
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports,
We're back here, and right after that short break to check on Grace Boo, it looks like she's okay. DCA has the ball underneath their own goal. That's Grace Meyer who has it, tracked into a double team by Southwestern.
Foul called on
If that's Kinsley, that's her
Miss
fourth.
Dalton.
Kylie Dalton. And she's called on the floor.
Well, needless to say, we've got to have turnover after turnover after turnover and make some big shots in here. She's right back in the game, so.
And it looks like Grace Meyer, yeah.
Still,
I'm sorry, Grace Bourgeois.
She's still
My fault.
favoring that right eye.
Yeah, took a shot underneath there, man. Monroe's battling it out with her. Flynn guarding Alea Quisenberry. Drives
Behind the
in.
back. Oh, good help right there and a walk.
They're gonna call
Drug
her for
pivot
steps.
foot. So they're starting to get a few stops, Brandon, but they got to string it together and score on the other end.
That's
So
exactly
really,
right.
if you can get
yeah.
this thing down to 15 going to the fourth, I mean, there's still hope.
Yeah,
27's a long way from 15.
Both teams are playing a lot of possessions in a few minutes here, so it's from the cross here. Jesselyn Flynn brings it up for Southwestern. That is Miss Jalen Dye. It's the left wing to Flynn. Finds Monroe wide open. Almost intercepted by Grace Bourgeois. They're going to call her reaching in.
Is that her second or her third?
That'll be her third as Jeff Litton brings the call.
The beautiful, silky voice of Jeff Litton.
Oh, Jeff Litton, man, he brings it, man. He's been a busy man
He's
too.
not special enough to have an event staff shirt down there like Justin.
Yeah, what's up with that? Yeah.
Jalen Dye. She's going to drive in, loses the handle, picks it up, throws it off the glass and in over Nadia Abrams.
That was just willpower there. Jalen Dye said, give it to me. I'm going to go ahead and take this regardless.
Dye's going to reach in on Quisenberry, and they're going to call her for that reach.
Calling it a little tighter here in the second half.
Yeah, they are.
So down 25, see if they can get it under 20 here anytime soon.
Molden's going to
get a
keep
sub in real
reaching
quick.
here. Molden's going to go with number 14, Mackenzie Williams, come in for
trying to do a little offense-defense there, so Kinsley doesn't
Molden,
get that fourth foul.
Grace Bouglois finds Meyer to Alea Quisenberry. They break the press and break the timeline. Quisenberry's going to go all the way to the cup, picks up her dribble, finds Metz in the corner.
Boy, they're battling inside. Jalen Dye's doing everything she can, and Michaela Monroe.
Physical. There's Grace Meyer. Misses everything after she hit about 5 threes in that second quarter. Mackenzie Williams.
Quisenberry, is that going to be her fourth?
Bring her third foul.
She played forever on two, Brendan.
Absolutely. I mean, it's starting 5 right here. They act like they haven't even broke their second wind yet. Crazy. And like you said, outscored everyone that we've seen in the boys' 12th region tournament in the first half. It's amazing. Talking on the sidelines right here is we're going to see possession stay with Southwestern. And it's just odd calling the game right now, James, because this atmosphere went from souped up to totally deflated in here. It's just different. That's Mackenzie Williams for 3, no good. Rebound, Blackford.
They need every one of those shots to fall down. So.
DCA in total control of this game. Alea Quisenberry breaking down Kinsley Williams off the dribble and in.
You going to call that on Kinsley, her fourth?
Oh, my. And I was going to say they're going to count. They're going to count the basket? No,
I think the foul was away from the ball, Brendan.
Man, her first step off the dribble was nice. Alea Quisenberry, man.
Yeah.
She's a baller.
That foul wasn't even guarding Quisenberry. He's away from the ball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, underneath.
So Molly's trying to do her job. They're trying to say don't armbar, and she's like, what can I do? You know?
Grace Meyer inbounds underneath.
She's holding her. She's literally holding her with her left arm.
Wow. There is the rebound off the weak side to Jalen Dye. She's going to bring it up off the glass and bring it up for the Southwestern Warriors, guarded by Nadia Abrams. She's going to go right into the chest to the goal, goes down. They're going to call the foul on the floor on, I believe, Abrams.
This is the best thing they can do is try to get them to the free throw line.
Slow it down.
And just battle. I mean, that's all you can do at this point.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. Checking in here is Kylie Dalton back in, number 23. Monroe's going to check in. Kinsley Molden's going to check in.
Brendan, I got to say from that 2019 team, I got to give a shout out. One of the favorite players I've ever coached or been around was Alexis Smitty. So you talk about somebody that had a tenacious.
Monroe scores.
All right.
Yeah, she was. She's a gunner, man.
She was fun to watch, and all of her sisters as well. But
here's the trap to Quisenberry.
Oh, good steal right there.
Taking a while, but
why
Dye.
come she didn't go?
Looks ahead to Molden and overthrows her.
Jesslyn, instead of going for the layup, Jesslyn running the backcourt to try to get the ball thrown to her, and it was essentially a 2-on-1 fast break, and then Kinsley had to go. And then once again, in a perfect storm, you throw the ball away.
Turnover.
In a normal game, that's a pass and a layup.
Yeah, Grace Bouglois now has it. She's going to bring it up, handle it to her point guard. Full court pressure by Southwestern. DCA breaks it. Abrams, corner to Metz, back to Abrams. Foul on the floor, maybe on Dye.
Yeah, that's just a little cheap foul. 100 feet away from the basket.
Coach Molden's trying to figure out what do I got to do here.
He's coaching hard.
He is.
He's subbing in and out. And
relentless. It's Williams and Scott trying to check in.
Okay, another quick break, and we'll be right back.
It's love at first drive right here at Don Franklin Kia.
During the President's Day sales event, lease select 2025 Kia Sportage models for $299 per month for 24 months. Or lease select 2025 Kia Sorento models for $289 per month for 24 months.
Your perfect ride is waiting at Don Franklin Kia.
All right, back live. So Southwestern Lady Warriors, Coach Molden is definitely coaching his butt off and trying his best to get them back in there, running players in and out and trying to keep Kinsley safe on the defensive end. But Brendan is just uncharacteristic of the things that the Southwestern Lady Warriors have done tonight that they normally don't do because they're so well coached.
Yeah.
But we talked about that a little earlier. It's just, I don't know, Grace hitting those 3 early threes sort of just shocked everybody and changed the whole flow of this game within the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely it has. I mean, it's it changed everything, and then it kind of loosened everybody else up. Then we saw Grace Meyer go off. Metz came in with 2. Everybody was firing on all cylinders, and it feels like Alea Quisenberry's not even hit her stride yet, and that's the scary part. Good part for DCA. Nadia Abrams, first attempt is good. 49-24 in a third quarter that is the tale of two cities
if
here.
Christy Noble can solve the formula to beat this team tomorrow night, she will cement her Hall of Fame status in my book.
Well, she's going to be up all night probably, but
oh, good drive,
Jessalyn Flynn to the
but
cup.
you see Michaela seal off right then. Michaela Monroe sealed off Grace, so she couldn't block
changed
the shot.
some things there. She had a straight line drive to the cup. Quisenberry to Bourgois. Swings it to
What's
Abrams.
nice when you can just throw it up to Grace and say, go get it.
Just go get it.
That is a press breaker.
Look at
Foul number 2
Quisenberry.
to Southwestern on the floor.
My goodness, man.
More free throws coming up.
She's been competing all night long on the defense, but she's been tracked all night long as well.
She's almost like the Energizer Bunny. I don't think she ever gets tired.
Yeah.
I've never seen her change her pace or gait going up and down the floor, and she's got a motor.
Yes, she does. Goodness, I believe it's her mom maybe over here behind me, but sweet lady, sweet young lady, of course, Doodlebug, it's his niece, said, Alea Quisenberry.
Doodle's probably one taught her to shoot those free throws like that right there.
I asked him the other night on the broadcast, I said, do you coach her? He said, no, man, she don't need no coaching from me. Of course, her brother, star football player and athlete in Danville.
Yes, and barely missed it.
Rebound, that comes away to, number 22. Let me mix that up. That is Ava Jones. Back in. She's going to find Monroe. Monroe had the 3. She's going to put it on the floor and go right in at Grace Bourgois.
Got
Puts it
a
off the
third
glass.
foul or third or fourth.
And you know, that set right there where she patiently put the ball on the floor and made her move, that was there where they felt seemingly rushed in the first half for Southwestern. They're going to go back and look at that and think, man, you know, there's some opportunities there. But like you said, James, earlier, shot yourself in the foot.
You know, got this big a lead anyway. I don't know why she's playing with 3 fouls, just in case you needed to save her in case they made a big run.
Yeah.
Now she's got her 4th foul, and she has to set out for a period of time. I mean, the lead's still big, but you can still leave kinks in the armor. And it just takes a little bit of momentum here by Southwestern to get this thing down. So down to 22.
Good.
So 3:38, still plenty of time, but
It
they need
is.
a bunch of turnovers. And
Quisenberry with the handles brings it up. Drives, trying to find
that.
Metz in the corner. It's going to stay with DCA.
Good hustle right there by number 14. So I don't have a 14. Yeah, I do. Mackenzie Williams. It's a good hustle by her.
And there's the shot
That's a
attempt
shot.
underneath the goal. Gets her on
And
rebound.
one.
Nadia Abrams
Wow.
can't get it to roll, but kept battling. Abrams.
That was big. So finally had to stop, but didn't get the block out, and she still wanted it. Still competing up 22.
Yeah. James, 22. Nadia Abrams, 8th grader.
8th grader, nice.
Yeah, I mean, they're
On this biggest
they're
stage.
trying to build a dynasty here.
Look here,
at
3
DCA.
straight free throws too.
Yeah.
So the moment definitely is not too
It's
big.
there.
Here we go, sub. So coming back in for the offense.
You got Amari Blackford, who's a sophomore, who just defensively is just relentless. You got Quisenberry, who's a senior. Of course, Grace, who's a senior. But when I look here through the roster and I see Grace Meyer, she's a junior coming back. And then Paisley Metz is a junior, so you got a lot of this core coming back.
I'm going to tell you, a lot of that core is Grace. Look there.
Yeah.
Good Euro. Jalen Dye. So no more Grace, and the lane opens. It's so much different for the driving lanes when she goes out of the game. So 51-30, trying to get it under 20, fans. Look here,
Ty.
that's a foul on 24.
Tried to get it away from
Wow.
Blackford, but shoved away, and that's Metz, to the goal, misses it.
She literally held her, Brandon.
Abrams running it down out of bounds, tipped out by Nadia Abrams.
When
Man, what a run.
you're down 21 and you can't get a call like that.
Yeah, I think Molden's, he's arguing about it here and really
She
upset.
literally took her arm and arm barred her off
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. Jalen Dye inbounding for Southwestern.
Nope, it's
looking
not there.
for Molden and intercepted by Abrams, picked up by Meyer, and bad pass.
Yeah, that was way short and didn't have a chance. So keep making mistakes like that, and the comeback's not able to come.
Blackford's going to be fouled in behind from McKenna Williams.
There's a lot of tired puppies out here, Brandon, right now on this 94 feet. So 24 here by DCA, she is really, really tired.
Yeah.
So she needs this break to shoot free throws. So Amari Blackford at the line.
Yeah, sophomore with 24 for DCA. First attempt, no good.
She is super tired. Gas, but so are a lot of Southwestern Lady Warriors too.
Yeah, that pace has just been nonstop.
Short, yeah. That
Rebound
should've
to
probably been a foul
Dye.
right there. Dye's probably taking us all the way, Brandon.
Yeah, she's got
Look
the
at
bounce
crossover.
right here. Takes
And
Blackford
I
to
thought
the
she got
goal.
fouled.
No call, and they're going to call Dye from behind.
Wow, Jesselyn Flynn, I think. Jesselyn Flynn
Jesselyn Flynn got
on the rebound. Just like when we think they're going to get a little bit of mo, it just doesn't happen. I mean, we just think that, you know, Gracie's out of the game now. It's time to go on a 10-0 run in the last 2:30, but, you know, turnover here, bad pass here, it all adds up.
You and I saw Jalen Dye in her 8th grade freshman year for Somerset. We could see the potential there in her, and her handles has just gotten better. Her first step is quick, and just want to see her play a little bit more in control.
Made them both. Thought she was tired, but she got her legs back. So Southwestern's got to push the pace. You're down 23, and, man, you just got to go right now.
Dye guarded by Blackford, kind of shutting her out here. Finds Scott off the dribble drive handoff. Now Flynn takes it, guarded,
Wow, she
all
is
the way
so
to the goal,
quick.
and it's good.
Did you see that crossover?
She is
right
a
to the
baller,
left hand?
man. Jesselyn Flynn, man, coming to play.
Left her wide
Blackford
open.
wide open. Picked up by Mackenzie Williams.
She's trying to say jump ball.
Williams
She
says,
might
I
get
thought it
teed
was a
up
jump
there.
ball.
Hey, she's a competitor, dude. I
Yeah.
like number 14.
Dawn,
right
ready to
here.
play.
So she's a fighter. Mackenzie Williams coming to play. Mackenzie's a
And
sophomore, so no doubt she'll slide in that starting lineup next
James,
year.
we look up. We're still in the third quarter.
They still got time, Brendan.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds crazy down 21, but you really need to run off about a 10 or 11-0 run in this final 2 minutes right here with Grace on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Blackford first attempt is good.
That doesn't help when it's short and hits the front rim and still rolls in.
Mackenzie Williams is going to step out for Southwestern. In the game now for Southwestern is Molden Dye.
You know, this is
Dalton
one
Scott.
night that we've had probably the least band action we've ever had in this game right here. So this is probably the one time that we could did without the over-the-head headphones, but I'm still so thankful for them.
Yeah, this is game changer. Molden probably should have let that one go. She had a good look. Guarded by Abrams, the 8th grader. Can't get it. She's short. Who's there to pick it up, bring it up in a hurry? Alea Quisenberry for DCA. Finds Abrams. In the corner is Metz for 3, and it's good.
You saw Michaela Quisenberry signaling, pass it, pass it, pass it,
Yeah.
because you saw her wide open in the
Wide
corner.
open, and that's reminiscent of the other night, James. All alone.
Guy's tired, and she's just throwing
Yeah.
it up.
Uh-huh.
So that wasn't really even a shot
Probably not a
attempt.
good. Yeah, catches Metz again. She's going to let it go for 3. In and out.
Whoa.
Rebound, Kylie Dalton, and it's off
dribbles it
her
off her
foot.
That is the type of game it is
Mhm.
right here. If you want to show just mental fatigue and everything that could go wrong, it might as well just be out in one game.
Molly Osborne and Michaela Monroe checking in for Southwestern. And Coach Molden is just coaching relentlessly away. We're going to pause here and thank a sponsor.
Fraley Lawn Care, Landscaping, and more can take care of any of your needs. Lawn care, landscaping, lead removal, dirt work, fencing and repair, junk removal, snow removal, Christmas lights, and more. Call Camden at 606-687-7221 for any of your needs. That's 606-687-7221. Fraley Lawn Care and Landscaping.
All right, back live, Brendan. So 26-point lead. So now the only thing I think is finally looking at the margin of victory. Can DCA get out of here and keep everybody healthy, because you got a short turnaround. You got to drive back to Danville tonight, back to Somerset tomorrow for the big game. So opposite ends. So we've got Mercer on one end, and we've got Rock on the other end, and we're sandwiched sort of in the middle and to the south. But man, what a crowd, and I hope it's like that tomorrow night for the championship game.
Yeah, so it's you can better believe, I believe the entire county of Rockcastle will be here in this gym tomorrow night. They were electric earlier, and Coach Molden's still trying to bring the intensity with his squad.
I wonder what the name of the Rocket is for the mascot for the Rockies. Because I'd call him probably Rocky the Rocket, but it's almost like he was a little feminine.
I feel like we should know that, but I don't. I have no idea. I haven't heard it said. In fact, I believe that's the first time I've seen the Rocket out. That's kind of impressive what they've got going on there. Pretty cool. Blue, red, and white candy corn. Here's Grace Meyer to a Quisenberry, and they're playing like they're down, James. Quisenberry's going to stop, drop, and pop. Rebound to Scott.
See, once again, little things like that. Had the rebound and lost it.
Quisenberry's going to hold it, and Flynn's going to track her down from Dalton. Abrams, the 8th graders, got it. Back to Quisenberry. Coach Inman says, let's move it. DCA's got Abrams. She's wide open for three, but finds Meyer in the corner.
Shooter over here will be ready for it. Is it Metz?
Metz.
You throw it to her in that corner.
Ready to go. Everybody tonight. And Dalton takes a shot. Quisenberry moves off screen, and they're going to say.
Now we got Doodlebug Jr. coming to the line. So
Molden's being warned right now, and
wow.
We got the sideline warning to Southwestern, and 58-32, 24 seconds.
Coach never loses his cool either, so it's got to be bad if Junior's got to say something about it. But frustration, I understand that.
Sure.
Coach.
You're a competitor, man.
Yeah.
You don't get here and have the success and have a team walk out at halftime. Had success as that from being passive.
He was on that 2019 staff as assistant coach and made it all the way to the title game of the state tournament.
Yeah. At the line is Quisenberry for DCA.
I'd like to see a team from the 12th region win it again.
That'd be cool, man. I tell you what, this DCA team's got the moxie of all the ingredients and components you need to make a run, man. They're really solid.
Here, Jesslyn, so quick.
Flynn to the goal,
Kayla.
no good. Monroe tries to get the rebound.
Got a foul call here on 24. So Jesslyn's fighting, Michaela Monroe's fighting. I mean, that's all you can ask for is they're competing and giving you everything they got, even though they know this thing is over. But
Monroe, first attempt here at the line. No good.
Little hard.
Coach Molden coaching up his squad, man. He's wanting to talk to his point guard. Takes her out, moves Osborne around, moving the pieces around. Has Mackenzie Williams move up.
That was a lot of coaching right there.
Goodness, man. Yeah. This attempt is good.
I think he was just stalling to give her a little bit more time to get her breath.
Give me
a
a breath.
And she knocked the free throw down. So that's coaching.
Turnover. Here
Still
comes
3
Southwestern.
seconds. She's got to shoot it. And
Scott for three. Good release,
I thought it was good. So, all right.
Into the
We'll be
third
right
quarter.
back for the fourth.
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports, we try to keep it cool, fun, and credible as we try to change the way high school sports is covered. Thank you guys for all your support.
Do you want to go to college but you don't have a way to pay for it? Do you have a passion for working with your hands or learning a trade skill or even starting a STEM career? The Kentucky Army National Guard will pay 100% of your trade school or college and will give you real-life experience while you're getting paid. Are you self-employed, own your own business, or just pay an outrageous amount of money for health, dental, or life insurance? The Kentucky Army National Guard provides all of these and more with TRICARE Select Reserve at a better than affordable rate. Are you someone that is interested in serving your country in the military, but you want to stay closer to home? The Kentucky Army National Guard allows you to live here and serve.
All right, back live here, last quarter, 59-33. Jesselyn Flynn almost took that shot, but saw Grace. So that's a good decision.
That is the Kinsley Molden with the score. It's good. 59-35. Defensive full court pressure by Southwestern to DCA.
Oh, close.
Oh, my
Kansas
gosh.
better pick a foul up.
Oh, my gosh. Alea Quisenberry behind her back. Nice dribble. And it's battling here on the sideline as Molden goes down on the sidelines. And they're going to call a foul away from the ball.
I'm surprised she missed that three. Like, me and you knew
Yeah,
that was
wide
going in
open.
over here, and it
Yeah.
looked good the whole time, so
Yeah.
I was shocked that it missed. But how much money could you win in a lottery if you come in and said the fourth quarter tonight, Kinsley Molden will have 0 threes, and Grace, however you say her last name, has got 3.
I would have lost it all, man. I would have lost the farm.
Yes. So,
That's unbelievable.
but that's why you
Is
play
that right? Wow.
That's why you play sports.
Yeah. Jesselyn Flynn, she's had a good game. Monroe, she's going to put it on the floor and go to the basket.
Right-handed.
Over
Oh,
Grace, can't
missed
just go
it.
in. Molly Osborne taken away by Mari Blackford. Here comes DCA. Alea Quisenberry
Oh, foul. They didn't call it. Late whistle.
from behind. And I believe it's on Molly Osborne.
Brendan, you know a lot of your guards, and you can tell how smart Quisenberry is. They just slow down if you get a person behind you and let them bump you and put you off balance and make the referee
Put you on their hip.
have to make a call.
Yeah.
And that's just being smart.
It is.
That's
It's good
playing the game.
basketball. You're right.
This
James,
team,
that's
this
right.
team is going to be so hard to beat tomorrow night. I mean, like
Man,
Christie,
yeah.
literally, like you said, is going to get
Spivey's
no
going to have
sleep
to.
tonight.
Spivey's going to have to come alive here.
Another push. I agree. It's like what I'm supposed to do, but she did push her and knocked her out of the lane. So this is a lot of fouls tonight.
Yeah, it is, and I believe it's going to be a long quarter. Quisenberry inbounding underneath
She
DCA's
said,
on
lob
goal.
it to me. I got it. Michaela's
Monroe
trying to battle.
taps it to Grace Mbugwa. She's going to lose
Oh, my
the
gosh.
3.
Her foot's on the line.
Yeah.
That
Or
would've
2,
been
long
yeah,
2.
Long 2.
Man, nice shot, though. Goodness, she caught that in stride and let it go. Grace. She's always got a smile on her face, too, when you see her pregame, postgame.
Nice assist right there. Michaela Monroe went up strong.
Nadia Abrams going to inbound right here. Full court pressure by Southwestern. Abrams to Quisenberry. Going to try to get across the timeline, and she does. Finds 8th grader Abrams. Metz in the corner. Trying to be taken away. Dye's probably going to foul out here.
I'll tell you right, she's heading to the bench quick, Brendan. So
Yeah.
if you didn't know how many fouls she had, you know right now.
She's balling. And that is her 5th foul.
Jalen's a sophomore, correct?
Jalen Dye,
Yes.
sophomore,
She's
yeah.
got 2 more years. She averaged 10 points a game this year. So, you know, with Kinsley graduating, she's going to have to step it up even more next year. So Southwestern will lose Kinsley and Ava and Jesselyn and Megan. But a lot of 7th graders and sophomores on this roster.
I tell you, her handles are good. Coach Molden is smiling right now with the officials. And Full timeout here by Bolden.
I did not expect that. I didn't know what I was going to
didn't know
expect
what-
after that
right, it was
conversation
quiet.
there, but I did not expect a full timeout by Southwestern.
Yeah. These officials, man, have done a good job. We're going to pause for a
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports, we try to keep it cool, fun, and credible as we try to change the way high school sports is covered. Thank you guys for all your support.
And we are back at Pulaski County Gym, folks. We are 6 minutes and 25 seconds to declaring a winner right here. It's going to punch their ticket to the 12th Region Championship game, which, James, you will find on Maroon Sports Network here tomorrow night on YouTube. The game starts at 7, but coverage will start at 6:30.
We just went over our 2,000 subscriber earlier last week.
All right.
So now we need to work our way up to 3,000.
So smash that subscribe button and join us tomorrow night for the championship game as we will find out.
Jeslyn.
12th Region Sports is
going up and
Lynn goes straight to the basket. It's good.
He's still coaching.
He's like, let's bring full court pressure.
Down
here.
22.
It's 61-39. Not going to quit, man.
What
Not
a
going to
strong
battle.
pass.
Blackford looking for Quisenberry. Finds Grace Bourgeois. Finds
She should have passed
Nadia
to the
Abrams.
corner because that would have been open
Yeah,
three.
it's right there. Quisenberry looking.
Never
met
looked to
by
her
the
right.
pressure.
Wow,
Dribbles,
jump stop,
finds her
and
wide
that's it.
open. And, oh, no good. Rebound by Blackford. Fouled by
Hensley.
Molden.
Is that her fourth or her fifth?
Molden saying, I was straight up, pleading my case.
She fouled out.
She's really frustrated. And
I think it's all the DCA fans stand up and clapping and Southwestern fans stand up and clapping for. So what a great high school career, though.
Coach Molden's wanting to talk about it, and he may be having a seat here too.
It's one of those things where she did drop her hand down instead of keeping it straight up, but it was ticky-tacky for a fifth foul.
Coach Inman is still trying to pump up his squad as Coach Inman saying, hey, we got a game to play. Get over here and call it. Mari Blackford is at the line waiting to proceed
Brendan,
here.
I hadn't even noticed this, but, talking about our other crews we've been here, we pretty much had all-male crews. Tonight we've got an all-female referee crew.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they've called it a lot tighter. The guys let them play, and the girls are calling almost everything, seems like. So it's a
what
different
region are they out in?
Ninth.
Okay, so ninth. Where is that at? Northern
Northern Kentucky.
Wow. I tell you what, with the shortage in officials, I wouldn't want their job. They've handled it well.
They've done a good job.
They've handled it really well, yeah.
You just get frustrated when you're down. And
yeah. Well, like you said earlier, when you're a competitor, you don't settle for anything less than someone's best, and that's where we're at. You're teaching your young folk here. Scott picks it up. They're going to extend this game as much as they can. 62-39, Southwestern battling it in. Flynn dribbles off Metz to the goal, tries to find Scott. Scott now finds Williams in the corner for three. He's going to let it go. Misses everything. Flynn's got the rebound. She tries to put it up off the glass and is fouled on the floor.
Like that one, too. Yeah, I agree. She was pretty much straight up and got the foul called on that one. So
we got a technical on Coach Junior Molden now has been called.
Really? Yeah. All right, Coach Junior gets his first tee, and he got the foul call. She was going to shoot free throws, so I'm sort of surprised. DCA fans are really happy over here over that call.
Oh, goodness.
Coach Casey Dalton's having to come up and talk to him, so calm him down there, Casey. So Casey's playing multiple roles. He's the assistant principal. He's the bouncer. He's the assistant coach. He's a friend.
Yeah.
He's a little bit of everything there, but that's my guy.
Casey Dalton. Okay, I was wondering who. Okay. Assistant principal?
Okay. That was the hardest working basketball player that I've ever coached.
Wow.
So, and had a great career at Alice Lowell.
Wow.
But even a better guy than he is an assistant coach. So I can say that he is one of a kind. So they love him over there.
A lot of stalling here. We don't go to the monitors in high school basketball, but
Thank
it feels
God.
like it's one of those games that we are.
If you watch a college game, they're going to go to it like 6 times. So can you imagine being an announcer on that?
Coach Flynn, or I'm sorry, Jesselyn Flynn.
Michelle Neat.
So what's happening?
Watching the game right here, Brendan.
Jesselyn Flynn's shooting free throws here. So I guess it's her when she was
Our
fouled.
lovely Michelle Neat says, love to see how you've grown MSN. It's looking awesome with the graphics. So shout out to Tom Hinman and crew with the graphics. That Rock Wayne game was a fun one. She misses all her
the
buddies
beloved
at BC.
Michelle Neat over at Adair County.
She's there with my man J.R. Thompson. So her and J.R. are two great people.
I know
at Adair
JR
County.
pretty well.
Yeah.
JR is the motivator, man.
He is a great
Is he the
motivator.
James Murray of Adair County? Is that what's going on?
He is bigger and better than James Murray at Adair
come on
County.
now.
So,
Come
yeah,
on.
he's doing a great job. He's running Region 2
He's
FBLA over there.
He's the Daniel LaRusso, and you're the Mr. Miyagi. Is that what's going on?
Look at Grace.
Grace knocks him down. I was trying to figure out Jesselyn Flynn. Of course, I lost track. Went to the line, shot free throws. I'm assuming it was the foul on the floor she was completing. So then that was the technical.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it extends the game now. DCA up 24. 5 minutes, 34 seconds left to go here in this game. Blackford inbounds
There's
to Quisenberry.
Kylie Sharon over there, former UK quarterback, sitting over watching the game.
Yeah, his mom,
Of course, his sister was on that 2019 runner-up team at Southwestern.
His mom works with my wife at Somerset High School.
Really?
She's a go-getter. She was at the FBLA and DECA stuff in Louisville. She was bouncing back and forth to both last week.
Huh.
Blackford for 3.
That was going to be the
Rebound
icing on the cake
Abrams,
if she just went ahead and made
Monroe
that.
went over her back, but no call. It's okay.
Yeah, please don't blow that whistle this last 5 minutes. Just let them play.
Jesselyn Flynn bringing it up. She's not quit the whole game. Finds Scott in the corner for 3. He's going to let it go. No good.
Just
Rebound to
the
Grace
threes
Bugwa.
aren't falling for him, Brendan.
No, it's been one of those
I
things.
like to see the shooting percentages between both teams.
DCA is swallowed.
Has Southwestern
them up.
gotten a 3 tonight?
Yes. No?
If so, who?
We had it. Who
Michaela
had it?
Monroe got 1.
Monroe had one early,
Monroe
it
had
felt
one.
like, yeah.
I'm willing to say the difference is about 13-1 from the three-point
It's a
line.
give-and-go pass right there from Quisenberry to Grace Bugwa. It was good, and there's Flynn way off the mark. Quisenberry's going to keep running and attacking.
You know, Jesselyn wanted to drive, and she saw Grace, and she's like, okay, I just think I'll take
Match
this jump
for
shot
3,
instead.
no good. Blackford with the rebound, put back is good. And you could all but see, unless it's an utter collapse,
Oh, yeah.
that Danville Christian.
So what time do your Wildcats play tomorrow? Let's talk a little bit
I
about
do
that.
not know. James, I'll be honest with you. I think Missouri's going to win. All
I think
season
it's like
long.
a noon game, isn't it?
Yeah, all season long, and it's senior day for Missouri. Missouri's red hot. Missouri's 15th in the country. They've been trailing up. We've been kind of trailing, I don't know where, kind of stagnant. And it just feels like anytime you think you need to make an advance.
We get the 8th seed. How many games do we win in the SEC tournament?
Maybe one.
Maybe one. So you're going to say Arkansas is going to clip us in the second game?
You know, they shouldn't, but we just have not shown that we can beat them. Until we do, I'm going to pick them. So I know we beat some good teams on our schedule, but it's like it doesn't matter when you're peaking in November and December and you're trailing when it matters. Everybody else is peaking now. So, that's okay. It's going to take some time for Pope and the Cats, but no, I'm not going to pick us over the teams with athletes right now. I think they're going to just out-athlete us at this time of year. Doesn't mean they're better, but
we've got a bunch of 10 and 7 teams right above us: Missouri, Ole Miss, Texas A&M.
Well, I mean,
the Cats can jump
Texas
every
A&M's
one of
good.
them if the right things happen tomorrow. They could jump all the way into the 5 seed, which would be crazy.
We shouldn't have lost to Texas. We shouldn't have lost to Georgia.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have lost to these games that we lost to, and we did. Like we
First
controlled
game at
that.
Vandy.
Ooh, turnover by Jones out of bounds, looking for Williams. But yeah, you're right. We controlled our destiny. We lost to Vanderbilt at Vanderbilt. That was a bad loss. You've got to beat Arkansas.
Arkansas's the 12th seed right now.
We should have beat Arkansas.
We should have beat them, and we didn't.
Well,
They came into our court and punked us and beat us. That should have never have happened.
Almost got a steal.
Blackford.
Oh, a walk. That was a walk. Okay. So,
Turnover by DCA, and again, this game is, we might be here at midnight.
you know what
James.
I'd like to do sometime or another?
What's that?
Go back to the SEC tournament.
Yeah, I would. You know, I'm so glad I didn't spend the money and sell the farm in the last couple of years.
Well, when Cal didn't
Cal
put
said
it
I got
as a premium. Yeah.
His line 2 years ago was, I'm going to go home and be with my dogs. And I was like, well, you know what? I spent my tax return on this. I'm glad you're going to go home and be with your dogs. There's
Well,
a
they
three
call
from
here.
Jones.
That's good.
It's good.
What's the call? Sat down. They're telling the bench. She's teeing up the bench. Wow. She's teed up the bench. I've never seen that before. So Southwestern fans are coming unglued. Now they're teeing up the staff. Second technical.
It's not a good
So
look.
fans, this is crazy here at the end of the game.
Not a good look. If you're an administrator, you need to got to get this in check. Yeah, she taunted it. I saw her stand up, and she's still talking. Someone needs to get that in check. That's bad culture there.
So that's going to be 4 free throws for DCA and the ball.
Yeah, that's
in
just
a 28-point game with
unnecessary.
3:41 to
You
go.
don't do that. All night long, it's been a lot of chirping over there, and you just got to settle that in. You got to play the game. DCA, Coach Inman, man, he might as well settle in and try to. And
So-
now
so
we got
the
Coach
Cops are having
Miller.
to talk to Coach Miller, who's having to talk to Coach Junior Molden. So I don't know what's going on here. Junior is heated.
Yeah, he is, and we got a lot of movement down here with the athletic director and Coach Inman. You might as well. We got some cots back there in the FBLA room office there, James. We'll go to sleep here.
We can find you some for sure.
Well, listen, I stand by what I said earlier. I wouldn't want their job. Somebody's got to do it.
Especially now.
I'm telling
The
me, I wouldn't
Southwestern
wanna-
lady's getting crazier. They want her thrown out.
Yeah,
And they're going
she
to.
probably should.
So, Coach Miller's got her. Cops got her.
Yeah.
So, crazy times.
Well, glad she got her.
She about flashed everybody. She's in her 60s and was going to flash everybody in the gym.
Not a good look.
So,
That's not a good look for Southwestern. Not a good look.
having to drive her off now. Well, this is a sight.
This is not good.
Yeah. So
This is not how you model to young people.
you think you've seen it all in a game, and
now listen,
I've added something
James.
to.
Southwestern players are on the court dancing and smile. You know, like you're getting your brains kicked in right now by DCA. Like, why are you? Like, seriously, it's just a bad look. And folks, we apologize for. It's not the way you're to be to young people.
4 straight free throws right here, and then the ball back.
Grace Bourgeois here.
Okay, Josh Anderson's finally seen enough. No, he ain't either. He's going to
No,
keep
he
in
said,
on
I'm
that
going to
first
stay
quarter
right. He's got
there.
the cots for us
Yeah.
to sleep in there, it looks like. You got a pillow and a blanket, I'm good.
Camden Fraley's lawn care, the best lawn care in the business, is sitting right up there. So if you need anything done for landscaping or lawn care,
Well,
call Camden Fraley.
this is shameful, and I don't know. I can't believe we're just witnessing this. High school sports is not supposed to be this way. DCA has handled it with grace, so thank you. And handled it with grace. 2 graces, Grace Meyer and Grace Bourgeois. So DCA is going to just get out of here. Go to the championship game and put this one behind you. Here's a 3-pointer missed by Paisley. And again, Williams fouled by
Michelle Meade says, riveting commentary right now. This is on fire, so she's still glued to the action.
I just
right
feel
here.
like that's shameful.
So,
like, why?
I don't know if they got that on camera. I don't think we did get what we got to
Well,
see.
we saw some things.
But fans, we got to see
It's
almost.
like Spring Break 2001 uncensored is what we saw.
we almost got to see spring break
Gosh.
action right here. So
Well, we didn't almost see. I saw more than I wanted to see right there. I'll be honest with you. That's embarrassing. Grace Bourgeois here hits the shot.
So the fans got flashed. We got a booty shake going off the court.
Administration needs to come over here and get this in check.
2 cops pack her off, not just 1, but 2 had to take her out of the gymnasium.
This is embarrassing. And we have young people here from all of our schools watching this. Not a good look.
The lead has grown to 30. You never know what you're going to see if you stay on a full broadcast.
James.
Girls Gone Wild at Maroon Sports Network.
Oh, goodness. Oh, Jesselyn Flynn, though, has been the bright side for Southwestern.
Jesselyn's
she really has.
battled the whole game. And
she has. And look at her. She's playing like her heart. Unlimited senior rebound there by Southwestern.
I hate that she missed that. So 31.
Grace Bougwa's got it.
Right here. Why is Grace in this game up 30?
I don't know. Aaliyah Quisenberry here.
She gets hurt right now, and I don't want her to.
Look at this.
But it would serve DCA's coach.
Run down by Quisenberry. Jones almost had
I've got Quisenberry out of the game, and I've got Grace out of the game.
You don't want anybody hurt.
Up 30 with 2:40 to go.
But Coach Inman he's had enough too. It's been frustrating for him having to endure some of this here tonight. Grace off the glass, can't get the roll. Jones has it.
She got a little bit of nudge on that shot right there, but Jones, Ava done a good job of pushing her under the goal there.
DCA,
still fighting.
A complete
Jump
game
ball.
as Blackford and Jones are going at it.
DCA ball on the
jump ball. Possession arrow changes.
Cody Ross washing bottles for the baby. What in the world happened?
Cody Ross. Cody, I got his lovely niece Riley in class. Riley's a exceptional student athlete. Love Riley Ross. Cody Ross.
Yeah.
He's
assistant coach
player, right?
for Southwestern guys. Got a big win.
I'm thinking of Sean Ross.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Cody, assistant coach for
Cody.
Southwestern. Washing baby bottles. Had his second baby. So proud.
There you go, Cody Ross.
A great dude. So
Cody Ross is the MVP tonight. Washing baby bottles, man.
He played basketball with me for a little while before he went into retirement, so I love playing with him. And then Phil Russell had to go in full-blown retirement because he just can't get up and down the court, so he needs to play on Hammer games half court only.
Jones gets the foul here, and
hey, listen, Casey Dalton is coming out of retirement to start playing basketball with me again this week.
Yeah.
So Southwestern's assistant principal
is he really?
Will be here on Sunday night playing open gym.
Coming out of retirement.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I don't think I told the fans his story, and I meant to earlier if they're still in there. So Michelle will appreciate this. So I told you a little bit earlier. So I went up to Louisville for FBLA for the conference. Come back home and had to come in hot because the game was ready to start with Southwestern. And who'd they beat the other night? First game.
First game was Rockcastle and
who did Southwestern beat?
Southwestern.
West Jess?
West Jess, that's right.
So West Jess, so I had to come in hot to that game, and Marcy had to drop me off. So I said, it's okay, I'll get Brandon Forster to take me home. And you and I didn't get to call the game because I can't. So 12th Region Sports had to save me, so I just got to watch the game. It's over, we're talking to everybody, celebrating it. I talked to Casey Dalton, Southwestern Warriors, walk out the front door, and then it's like, shoot. I don't even have a way to get home. So now there are like 6 people left in the gym because I stayed so long. Southwestern Lady Warriors are loading up the bus. And I'm like, Coach, can I catch a ride with you? He's like, sure, Coach Murray, go ahead and hop on the bus. So I ride the Southwestern team bus over to Southwestern, asked Casey Dalton if he would take me home. He's like, sure, Coach, I got you. So he didn't have a ride, but his wife was coming to pick him up. So Jen and Casey take me home and drop me off and save me on the ball game on Tuesday night. So rode the Southwestern team bus.
You got to hear all the pregame, postgame, everything. That was an immersive experience, James.
It was.
There's a lot going on around here. A lot of moving pieces around the bench. There was a ball thrown at a DCA player right here coming into that timeout that we missed here, and Coach Molden, to his credit, grabbed his players and said, "That's not going to happen. It's not what we're going to do. It's not what we're about." So
Kayla Hall having to hug Jesselyn Flynn here.
It's an ugly scene right here, a little bit tense right here in the gym, and we've got to make sure we manage it. And she has nothing to be ashamed about. And
getting a good long hug from Coach Junior Molden.
And I'm not sure what Coach Dalton's got to say right here to the officials, but he is. So listen. We've already covered
that's
those
weird
grounds.
when we got 2 Coach Daltons on
Yeah.
there. We got Casey and Kevin.
So it's like, Kevin, come on, man. We've already turned over these leaves, man. There's nothing you're going to provide commentary-wise that we need to know and hear right here. Here's Nadia Abrams.
I got to tell my
DCA.
daughter, I'm talking to a couple of Garrett County fans in front of us, and one of them teaches with her. So
Yeah, that was cool.
Husband,
Yeah, they all recognized your son and daughter.
And they knew Dalton as well, so they said they're going to take care of Nikkei, so they were happy to have her there. So
Quisenberry with the ball.
running out the clock, 45 seconds
Trying to get
left.
out of this. It's going to be a long 45 seconds.
Oh, good
I
move to a
feel.
hoop.
Quisenberry, first step.
But like I said, Brandon, I'm still disappointed. They're playing the starters with 35 seconds left. That's got to be frustrating.
It is, and
it's not getting your bench any better.
yeah, well, Coach Inman's seen enough, and I think at this point he has that prerogative to.
All right, Cody Ross told me he's rehabbing his ankle and his sprained calf. He did have a bad ankle sprain at my house one day. So
Goodness.
it was bad. But he will be back out of retirement hopefully this summer playing the Hammer games.
I'm not sure where Coach Molden's going, but he's.
Uh-oh, Destiny's
We
now
don't-
with the
we
referee.
don't-
They're
we
putting
don't-
the Destiny down.
we
so
don't
it's getting
need
crazy
this.
Here, so
We don't need
Coach
this.
Markham's having to Destiny still giving it to the referee.
Everybody needs to
and
stop.
now we got the
over here.
referee coming over here and throwing the coach out of the game.
We've seen
so
enough.
now Destiny
You're
Moulton
not
just
gonna
got
touch
thrown
an
out of the
official.
game. So it's getting crazy, fans.
Yeah,
So
we
got to
don't-
call this game off.
We don't
Alex
need to
Eaton's
touch
come
an
in to get
official.
Destiny.
Yeah.
So, fans, this is a crazy ending that we don't need to
This
see
is
in a
ugly,
30-point
man.
game.
It's so ugly.
Yes.
These are adults here, not our kids.
Alex has come down and told everyone. Now he's having to argue with the fans. So Alex is going to have to get on to him. This is crazy right here. So Coach Eaton is saying, guys, this game is over with.
Yeah, this is.
So I feel sorry for Alex Eaton.
Administration. This is ugly. This is really
Coach
ugly.
Miller's
scene.
having to come over to help.
And I don't know why we're upset. I mean, you're getting your brains kicked in right here by DCA, and Coach Inman's like, are we ever going to get our girls out of here?
If I'm the referees, Brandon, I would almost just call the game with 24 seconds left and say it's over with.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's what they're talking
Somebody's
about.
going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get
but
hurt.
The starters, he's just now pulled out Grace with 24 seconds left.
We're going to lose an hour of sleep tomorrow night, and we're going to be here still running out these 24 seconds here. So I don't know what – we're rearranging furniture on the Titanic. Does it really matter where you put this chair and this chair? So, Coach Inman.
Looks like they're going to try to finish it. I figured they might call it, but they're going to try to finish it right here, get them back on the court.
Coach Inman's squad will advance.
Please just throw it in and hold the ball.
Prolong. Yeah.
This was not a great ending here by
this
these two
was
fans.
embarrassing.
And hopefully the fans don't do anything.
Not
at
for
the end of the game.
DCA. DCA's handled this really with the utmost class and respect. Unbelievable.
Throw it in and just dribble it out.
It's kind of ashamed, really.
Just hold it.
Yeah. You got to get it across the timeline at least.
Yeah.
Abrams.
Now she's got fouled about 3 times, so I'm glad they let that one go.
All right, come on. We got to get out of here.
7 seconds left. We'll see if anything crazy happens at the buzzer. Oh, missed it. I hate that. Good one. And she gets another shot, and it's good. 54 scores at the buzzer. Good for her.
And
somebody got in. That is Samaje Artis.
We have, and that's the right decision. I think right now DCA is going to
no handshake line
wave
going
it.
straight to locker
Yeah,
room
why
for both
would you?
teams, so probably the right call.
That is the right call. And Coach Inman called that one correctly, I believe.
Southwestern's got every one of their administrators out on the floor with the referees. But, Brendan, let's get back real quick. We'll wrap it up and end here tonight. But we won't talk about the ending of the game. But how can Rock even compete tomorrow night with what we saw tonight?
Well, it's Spivey and King. They're going to be stirring it up. And can they do it? Absolutely. They've got those extra gears. But tomorrow, those moments where it goes a little quiet, Spivey and King's got to come alive and carry the group. I think they can do it. They can do it. They can put it together and make it happen.
I don't think they'll have much of a shot unless they can get Grace or Quisenberry, one or the other, in foul trouble.
Yeah, right.
So I think
that's
they need a
1-2.
little bit of help right
You're
there.
right. That's a tough 1-2 punch. DCA, they're a solid group. But James,
Tom said, "Shut up!
Yeah.
It's past my
He's like, "Let's
bedtime.
get
I
outta
need to get some
here."
rest for the championship
Guys,
game tomorrow." He's too full from Ruckles.
thank you
So
for-
once again, the best food, Ferguson. If you're coming DCA, stop at
Yeah.
Ruckles tomorrow on your way to the game, and you will not be disappointed.
yeah. So, guys, thank you all for tuning in to Maroon Sports Network. We appreciate you. We'll see you back here tomorrow night for the championship game.